Now that the final episodes of The Last Dance documentary has dropped, let's take a look at what these personalities from around the NBA thinks about the documentary and Michael Jordan himself. Cue the intro. Welcome back to 31.tv. In case you are new to this channel, do us a favor and click that red subscribe button so you will not miss out on our up-and-coming content. Before the docu-series hit, MJ himself said that people who would watch it might perceive him to be a total jerk. Now that the 10th and final episode already dropped, different personalities from around the NBA have expressed their thoughts on the documentary and MJ himself. Here are the top reactions we got.
Watching this doc, I'm sitting there watching my daughter walk across the room, and she comes close to me, and I give her a little going right hard, slap her on the butt, let her fly by, and I leave that thing, and I leave it there. I leave it there. We all seen that. I leave it there. You know, she looking at me like, "What are you doing, Dad?" But you know, it's just the moment. That moment and those times, man, that I grew up on is something I would never forget. Watching the Last Dance, you like, I'll play anywhere. I'll play anywhere. We can really go outside in my driveway, and we can start a game right now. We can have shirts and skins. Let's go. Take it back to the block like we used to do it when we was growing up. And we could go right now. I mean, it's just that, like you said, Mav said he hasn't played, you know, in 20 years, but it doesn't matter. When the game of basketball is in you, it never ever leaves, and all it takes for you to see something, you know, visually to make those juices flow again, and that's what The Last Dance has done for all of us.
Phil Jackson was the real villain of The Last Dance. He called it The Last Dance because it was his last dance, and it should not have been Michael Jeffrey Jordan's last dance. Everybody in Chicago called Phil the Zen Master, but even late in the 98 season, I referred to him in print as the Spin Master. And when I heard what Jenny just referred to at the end of the documentary last night, I fell out of my chair onto the floor. This was a bombshell. This did incriminate Phil Jackson as the real villain, not Jerry Krause.
But the one thing about doing a documentary or writing a book is there's a story to be told. And what's going to happen is you make people relive things from their past that are painful to them. He didn't have to tell all of Scotty's warts. I agree with that. A couple of things could have got left out because that's his Robin, so to speak. But ain't no way to tell a story without having good characters and bad characters. And it's just unfortunate when you start to tell a story from beginning to end, there's going to be some casualties. There's going to be some people who are unhappy with how you told the story from your version.
But the thing for me that stood out above all else is the era in which Jordan played and the things that he had to endure on his path to success. When we see these guys in the modern day era, it's not to say they don't work hard. It's certainly not to say that they're ultra talented and things of that nature. But when I see that the road that they had to travel, and I compare that to what Jordan had to endure en route to capturing his first championship and ultimately completing his sixth, to me it's just night and day.
About 90% of it was, I don't know if I can say it on air, but BS. It wasn't real because a lot of things that he said to some of his teammates, that his teammates went back at him, but all of that was kind of edited out of the documentary, if you want to call it a documentary. He felt that he could dominate me, but that was sadly mistaken. As I stated, if MJ had a grudge with me, let's settle it like, man, let's talk about it, or we can settle it another way. But the sanctity of that locker room, I would never put anything personal out there. The mere fact that Sam Smith was an investigative reporter, that he had to have two sources to write a book, I guess. Why would MJ just point me out? Okay?
right?
It's only a grudge, man. I'm telling you, it was only a grudge. And I think he proved that during this so-called documentary when if you don't say something, if you say something about him, he's going to cut you off. He's going to try to destroy your character. My point is that he said I was a snitch, but yet and still after 30 or 35 years, he brings up his rookie year going into one of his teammates' room, his former teammates' room, and seeing coke and weed and women. My point is, why in the hell did he want to bring that up? What's that got to do with anything? I mean, if you want to call somebody a snitch, that's a damn snitch right there.
What do you think about these reactions? Let us know in the comment section. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button, and if you haven't subscribed yet, do so now. Peace out, and see y'all next time.